14 weeks to the Delirious West. I want to just talk on the benefits of training with training partners, and also a little bit of the disadvantage of training with training partners. See which outweighs which. Also, a little bonus section, there is a few guest appearances today, so make sure you hold out to closer to the end for them, and thanks for watching. Have fun. Training with training partners, friends, other trail runners, your community, whatever you want to call it, and the benefits and maybe some of the negatives of training with them. So before we get kicked off, a couple of little bonus appearances this week from a few of my close friends and people that I've been training with. So we have got 3 new runners, 2 new runners for the Delirious West this year, and we also have 2 Feral Pig runners as well, one doing the 50k, one doing the 100k, one doing the 50 mile, one doing the 100k, so keep an eye out for that coming up. So I really just want to touch base on the benefits of training with training partners or people, just to really highlight the benefits do outweigh the negatives, as long as you're keeping an eye on the negatives, which will be coming up. The benefits do outweigh it. Kind of the first benefit I think that there is to train with people and with someone rather than going out on your own is, one, just that commitment, accountability. You've arranged to meet them at a certain time, a certain place, and it's a lot harder to pull out of a training session if you know you're going to be going meeting somebody than it is to get up, meant to go out on your own and just go, you know what, today I'm just not feeling it. So that's the first benefit, I would say. If you've arranged to meet somebody and you don't show up, chances are they're going to hold you accountable for that. You're going to hold yourself accountable for that. So it's just that so much harder to pull out of the race. So that's kind of the first benefit, I think. Probably the best one. 2, the social aspect of it. So on a long training day like we had yesterday, where there was 5 hours, you have that conversation with the people that surround you. You know, it just makes the time fly by so quicker, keeps your mind off the suck of the pain or the running or whatever you might potentially be going through. Just makes it a whole lot more enjoyable experience. So that's the second thing. Some things to consider when you're running out is the pace of the people that you're going to be running with, their fitness, what they're training for, what stage they're at in their training blocks. Try and get them as lined up as closely as you can with your own, because one, and this is where the negatives maybe come in, is one, you potentially will be going too hard for what you're trying to achieve to stay up with them, or they'll be going too hard to try and stay up with you. So the closer you can get somebody to around your same capability, or if you are running with somebody faster, try and make sure it's at a week where you're including a bit of tempo and doing some quicker running, so that it works out that way. Or the opposite's also true. if you're running with somebody that you know is slightly slower, make sure you pencil it in for one of your rest weeks or your recovery weeks, where you know that going that little bit slower that day isn't going to make any difference to your training. So that's kind of the way I work out the disadvantages. And that's really, guys, the only disadvantage of training with people. As I say, the advantages certainly outweigh them. It's certainly much more enjoyable out running with a group, and as I say, you'll probably notice the difference between me today on my own on a 3-hour, 4-hour run, as opposed to yesterday on a 5-hour run with people around me. So hopefully you get a little something from this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you don't hit the like button. But no, all joking aside, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and remember that I'm not a videoer, I'm a trail runner. So if the edits and the mashups and all don't really work, well, I'm sorry, I tried. The goal of this here is to show people the great outdoors, hopefully give them a chance to catch some of the endorphins and some of the good feel-good factor that not just me but everybody else that does it gets while they're out running. It's not to show off my editing skills. Bear that in mind whenever you're watching this video. Thanks for watching, guys. 3 weeks out and confident for the Feral Pig.
Absolutely.
Today, just over 5 hours up at this stage. Feeling good?
Yeah, but not even halfway yet. Only 35k, so
Yeah, but
no, feeling good.
so nutrition today, how'd it go?
Nutrition's been good.
You getting eating some?
I've been eating plenty. Well, you took on extra water on the campsite, so I've been drinking plenty.
Good.
I've been using the electrolyte tabs. They've been pretty good. So that's all good. And you can tell the difference where that heat comes out though. It's trying to keep your pace down.
Yeah.
So
Trying to keep the effort down on its sun's out stuff. It's definitely a little bit harder. Nice trail today again.
good fun. Looking forward to coming back here in 3 weeks' time.
Smashing it out. At least you'll have more company that time. Huh?
I don't know about that.
That's good.
I'll be down the back with Pete for the 100k's. No, it's good.
Doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're finishing. Peter Jones, how's your training going for the Delirious West? Or for the Feral Pig?
Very good at the moment, yeah. Nice day out today. Got a bit of warmth.
So we've about 5 hours, 5 minutes up.
Yep.
How many Ks have you up, roughly? Do you know?
About 33.
About 33, good.
Yeah. So a nice easy pace. Just mainly to get used to the warmth and all that sort of stuff. Nutrition training, hydration.
How's your nutrition and hydration man today?
Good, good.
Good.
Stopped at one of the huts to refuel with
Top up.
water and put in some electrolytes. Get me home.
Good, good. So you're feeling confident about your
Yep. I'm doing the
100k? Yes.
Yeah, so I'm looking to do around 24 hours
Yep.
sort of thing. Nice and easy. Walking the hills, running where possible, and walking where possible.
Lots of walking, as you can
Yeah.
see. That's what our ultra runners are all about. All
Yeah.
this walking, isn't it, Pete?
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Use the poles for the second half of today, just to take a bit of pressure off the lower back and legs.
You're getting used to the poles.
Yeah, and get used to them for the feral.
3 weeks left.
Yeah.
Good.
So I'm out tomorrow for a easy road training run with someone, and they'll top off the 3 weeks out.
No, they're easy.
Feral.
To,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. We've got Sam and we've got Lizelle, two participants in the Delirious West. Yeah.
Yep,
Are we excited?
very excited.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Not when you train, with your heart rate. This is difficult. And
She's just
having Glenn,
confused.
having Glenn telling you off,
Yeah,
this is hard.
Coach Glenn.
Garmin Glen.
Garmin Glen. So, Sam, what's the one thing you're looking forward to about the race?
About the race?
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I'm looking forward to is just the achievement of completing it. It's just something which, I don't really actually, kind of wrap my head around and actually even think that I could actually do something like this probably about over a year ago. So it's just the completion is what I'm looking forward to.
How long have you been running, Sam?
Since February.
200 miles, and you've been running for what, 8 months?
Yeah.
That's quite an undertaking, Sam. What made you decide to go for the big one straight away, I suppose?
It would be Sean Kessler. I actually heard him actually on a podcast, and he was talking about how the 200 miler is like the marathon, and why the 100 miler is like the 5k. And
That guy's a lot to answer for.
And I just thought, well, I don't want to do 5k, I want to do the marathon. So so that was at the point I kind of locked it in. And keep in mind, I only had been running about 25-30 k's a week at that point, with and being brand new to running. So, bold.
Nothing like going for the big one. Lizelle, how long have you been running?
Since 2016, so not that long.
What made you decide to go for a 200-mile race?
I think it's probably the same as Sam, but also to see how far I can go.
Yep.
So I've never done this in my life, and it's a bit of a goal.
What are you most looking forward to?
Actually, finishing it,
Completing?
completing it.
Yep.
Not so much winning anything, but just if I can get, like you said, over the finish line, this will be my main achievement.
So there you
I'm
have
still
it.
alive.
We all agree that running 200 miles should be easy. Is that what you were saying?
Very easy, very easy. Walk in the park.
You heard it straight from the horse's mouth. They say it's easy.